Ah, oh me, oh my. Absolutely salacious. Absolutely salacious. Absolutely, absolutely salacious, lads. Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? Oh, who am I kidding? Alright, see how much we got in here. 31, we're almost ready for tonight. Tonight's post-dinner stream will just pretty much be fishing here around the house and doing a little light breeding. Let's check what the juvenile stage. Juvenile stage. We've got protective on two of them. That's wild. Diurnal. Juvenile. They're all the juvenile. We got protective on 3 of these dudes. Holy hell. Bloody hell's Batman. Slow metabolism so he doesn't eat as much. That's cool, I guess. What about you? Inherit weight frail. I think where's the one that we really wanted, that we really wanted? Ah, the 202 over there. The 202 right here. Yes. Yes. They're pretty. They're all pretty. All right. Game's trying to figure out what to do when I press a button while also having something else going. All right, let's go put some of this stuff up. Then we'll pull some of this stuff back out. I know that sounds weird, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull some of this out, put some of this back in, pull some of this out, put some of this back in. Yeah? That's why you keep... Sorry, I'm laughing at something in one of my Discords. That's wild. Oh. I think I've lost my mind. It happens all the time. I'm pretty. Welcome to my city. I don't even know what I'm singing there. Anybody know what that song is? No? Okay, it's okay. It's okay, lads. I don't either. We're gonna pull all this out. Oh no, I'm too heavy. Said nobody ever. So we might have to take the Dodic back out because I need to make more. I want to make a shit ton of gunpowder. Because tomorrow or the next day, one of these next few streams, we're gonna be doing a cave run. But I need gunpowder for shotgun shells. Because we're gonna try to do the ice cave here on island, lava cave, and let me check my artifact map. You know me, I've got all the artifacts mapped out from last time I played. Let's see here, Devourer. We could probably do Devourer, Massive. At this point, we could definitely do Devourer, Skylord, Massive, and I can't remember which one of these is. I can't remember which one of these is poison. It has the poison gas. Is it Hunter, Pack, or Immune? We could do the ones that don't have the poison gas and aren't on water. Is basically what I'm getting at, and aren't too water heavy. Because we're gonna do them on the pyros. It's like Cunning and Brute are off the menu for us right now until we get some stuff taken care of. So, yeah. Oh, hey, we goofed. We left these on. Full on didn't mean to. Full on did not mean to leave these on. Let's real quick. We didn't finish putting stuff up. That's okay. We got a little distracted. We got a little distracted. Oh, that's a murder. that's a leave out to murder situation, honestly. Oh, this one is too. I don't like doing it, but oh, I'd I don't have room for. There's no weakness in my dojo. There's no room for weakness in this dojo. You know what I mean? There really isn't. Do 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 do. Just try not to think about it, guys. You didn't see anything. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. Oh, that's right. We gotta finish this side over here so I can actually get back up and off of that easier when I do shit like that. Because now, yeah, it's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be dumb. You could stand in this. You are standing in this. Oh my God. Yeah, so we got those on the May Wings. We do have the one blue female that we're gonna put out as well. I thought we had two. We just have the one. We do have some babies in here to pop. We're gonna do that, which I think is another blue one. One or two other blue ones are in here. But we'll see. Well, we've got a Pyro main right now in Cryo. That we're gonna go put in. That's why we gotta like grind some stuff up. He's for the caves. It's gonna be a couple days. We're gonna gunpowder. We got the megatheriums as well. Oh, just. If it's not one thing, it's another. Am I right, lads? Or am I right, lads? Banshee should be down here. This is the new stego that we got a minute ago. What is this? I think that was one I rejected. Okay. We'll come back to that. At some point, all these babies are going to get raised. We got to get wyvern milk too at some point. There's a lot of stuff on our list if you can't tell. It's an ever-growing list. It really is. Just this absolutely ever-growing list. We got this from Bob. We're going to keep that. We're going to put that to use later. I have got to get a hold of Panda. Oh my God. 5 hours left. Makes me nervous. It's too pretty to let die. I think she's offline though. We'll find out later. I'll ask. Basically, before I go get dinner, that's got to be. We gotta find a way to bring that thing back to life. Because that breaks my heart that I got it killed because I misread the number. I'm never gonna shut up about it. I know I should. I'm not going to. I misread the number as 4.3 instead of 43K. And it got wrecked. It got wrecked so hard, so fast. I'll never get over that. Really, really let my reading disability get full advantage of me there. You know what I mean? Here's the Gigantoraptor we've been riding. He'll probably keep riding on for quite a while now. Until he gets retired. He gets to live his life of luxury in a Pokeball. Completely safe and put away. Look at that. Look at how pretty they are. Oh my God, I can't get over it. We went and farmed a bunch of meat before we got off. We got all the baby set and everything before we got off. The stream did crash earlier, which was no bueno. But we're okay. Everyone's okay. Everything's okay. We just had like a bit rate drop real hard. It just crashed out. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. Don't give me the line. Also just realized, I think I left these dudes on breeding too. And I did. And are you the perfect baby I've been waiting on? With the 40 melee, you absolutely are. You Giga Chad, but you're a boy. You know they say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But in this ever-changing world in which we live in, it makes you give up and cry. Well, yeah. Say live and let die. Oh, I thought I immediately saw something coming for it. That's wild. Um, I'm just trying to make sure we throw them a good way away from the May Wings. Like a good ways away from the May Wings. Oh, hey, bud, you shouldn't just be sitting out here draining my food supplies. Speaking of which, um, these two are going cryo for a bit. And they're getting their own folder because last I checked, there was far too many. Yeah, way too many. Uh, way too many of those. Which we'll go take care of. I kind of forgot that I had them on. Oopsie. It's one of those things where you keep telling yourself to do something and you don't do it, and you're like, well, he did in fact come and lay the pipe, so he's done his job. It was lay the pipe. The pipe has been laid. But he definitely succeeded, and those will. That's right, y'all were still. I'm glad I heard that. Nope. Oh, 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 maybe. Maybe. That one looks good. If it comes out the right colors, it'll be perfect. But I mean, like, that's the thing with some of these. Like, we're like, ah, yes. I actually think that other pyro was the one that I was using for nothing but melee levels, really, and it was farming meat with a minute ago. Like, I'd put a few levels in weight and pumped every other level I had in melee. Uh, if I go for anything right now, specifically, and it's not to tame them, it's to hunt for their spine. So we're going to set this to Serato, and we'll keep an eye open here in a minute. Oh, look, it's like there's one like dead that way. Cool. So here in a minute, all right, cool. We'll go get those taken care of. You know, get us some more spines so we can get another Serato. You can just hang out here, Ovi. That'll be fine. Now here's the thing, we got to look at this. Um, Stego here. See, this one's got 47 melee and only 28 stam. So probably what we're going to do here is honestly see if we can get a 40 health, 45 melee. Or 45, 47, 40 health, 45 stamina out of one of the eggs that we got so far, and then breed a female off of that with this dude here. Since the only stat we would really need to carry over at that point is his melee. Instead of like just pulling him out because of melee. So we'll turn these guys off. And we'll do that real quick. And give me all the stego eggs. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. Like I said, we do need to go get wyvern milk. We got the good ones, like the highest levels, already hatched and raised. Those ones we're keeping for, uh, we were going to use it for carca bait. We were going to use it for this or that. Uh, there's not too many things that you could really, I mean, kibble, I guess, but not really a need now. I don't know. Colors, I haven't decided. We just have them. We just have them, okay? We just have them. Where am I going? Alright, let's throw some eggs out here. Like I said, we're going for that 40 health, 45 stam, because we got a better melee now, so we're not too worried about not getting the melee. But we'll throw these out and look at them. Try to get a nice separation. I would like a higher health, personally, but I'll take the 40, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'd love a higher health. Don't get me wrong. But 47 melee is good, in my opinion. Like, that's solid to start with. That's a very solid start. We're just going to keep throwing out eggs, throwing out eggs, throwing out eggs, throwing out eggs. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are specifically looking for the 45 stamina and the 40 health. 40 health, 45 stamina. So we're going to go through. If they don't have it, then we're going to pick it back up. It's that simple, yeah? Doesn't have it, pick it up. We're not even going to waste time hatching them. Doesn't match, pick it up. Isn't what we want, pick it up. Isn't what we want, pick it up. So this one says 41 stam. 41 stam is the old stamina. I thought we got rid of all those eggs. Okay, I know we got. Oh, there's one, and it's female. So that's the one we need right there. Boom, boom, shiggy, boom, boom. And we're just doing this real quick. You know what we can do with the rest of these? You can throw them in the sea. You can throw them all in the sea. Looky there. Goodbye. Love how it's like at 9.9. It's just below. Hi, Mary. Howdy. And we'll get this one hatched, so we can put these two up, because we're gonna get that one hatched and raised. We'll take the saddles off these two. And $13, and then it'll hatch. Yay! Oh. All right, we'll go put these. We'll go make a file for stegos, an actually separate file for stegos now. We got that going. So there's our two starters. There's our two wild starters right there. Right. Technically, we had to breed those together to get the female here. Technically. Technically. Everybody's different with how they do stuff. Everybody's got to find something that works for them. Pick all this up nearby. Just one? Okay. Didn't know if it was going to count all three of those within range or not. Come on, kitties, let me in here. Give me the burn and poop. There we go. Are y'all making more? Not for another 10, 15 minutes? Okay. How about you? Oh, you are female. And I think we were going for the melee with this one. Yeah, 41 stand, 40 melee. 41 stand, 40 melee on a female. Okay, cool. So we're going to turn you off so you don't make another one after this. Disable mating. We're going to extract this embryo. Make sure we ain't holding any other Megatherium embryos for some reason. We're not. Cool. Extract this one. Turn blue over here on. Or no. I mean, we could, but there's not much point. There's not much point. We're going to literally breed him with the baby that we've got in embryo here. So, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. So put your best foot on, everybody pretend you know this song, everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang. There we go. We did find some decent ones in the redwoods. We got blue here going. Trying to get those stats across. They're okay. They'd be good for bugs. I found a 145 Dinotherium. Never tamed one, but I'll try it. They're fun. I'm telling you. That's the drunky elephants, right? That we were talking about the other night. That's the drunken elephants. They are a if that's the ones, they're a fun one. Can't even lie. They are a fun one. Alright, so we got that put up and that put up. We got the Gigas put back up for now. Yeah, drunky elephants. They're fun. They're just a lot of fun. Now 10 minutes on this. Actually, that's pretty good across the board. Then we're going to try turning that 41 melee into the 47. Then see if we can't just get a few health mutations and maybe one or two melee. And then, honestly, believe it or not, I will try to box gamma. Got me messed up. I've done it before with worse stats. I've done it before with worse stats and worse creatures. So I'm not too... It's either you fail or you don't at that point. Especially, I mean, I still have to get a UD in a day. And we'll probably get like a good Gigantoraptor, because apparently I'm not sure. I talked about it earlier, and someone may have told me yes or no, one way or the other. But I've heard the Gigantoraptor, something about you raise it alongside the Gigantoraptors and they get a fighting buff from being near it. I'm like, that would be cool. That would be really cool. So just like buff everything to hell. Now, the only thing we're doing is there anything else? Is there anything else here at the base that I 100% wanted to get done? Probably do this egg. Put those eggs up. Put those eggs up in case we need them for taming something. I'm not sure what. Put those gift eggs up in case we need them for taming. Because we might. You never know. Here's some more Karaku eggs. We are going to beat them down. Wyvern milk is a maybe go get, but I'd rather wait until somebody's on, so we might do that closer to the weekend. One weekend here, and then go get some wyvern milk. Because I'm not sure how needed it is to raise wyverns on this server. I haven't seen people talking about it too much, but I know if the food drain rates are set just right, you essentially don't need wyvern milk, so it just depends on the server. And I don't want to risk it with the ones that I got. Not that they're all 190s or anything, but like they're higher end, and I'd rather not lose them. I don't. There's not a single one below 160. I don't think that we hatched their night. I don't think we're gonna give any of you care, honestly. I think we're gonna breed y'all out. Yeah, cause well, you'll get imprint. What do you want? You want to walk? Uh, if the health is too low, just heal it with an owl. I don't have an owl though. Honestly, I wouldn't even have the wyverns if my buddy wasn't like, "Hey, come to Scorched and we'll go get wyverns and fastos." And I was like, "Okay, if you're going with me to get fastos, then I'll come because I'm not gonna go get fastos. They're a pain to do solo." So I was like, I'll come with you." Then we still wound up just doing one each. I was like, I could do food heal pig, but the heal pig is going to be a minute before we do that. I used to pick heal pigs and drop them in traps. Probably what I'll wind up doing, honestly, with the heal pig is finding good ones. How many more minutes we got? 5 minutes. Okay. What can we do in 5 minutes? Yeah. You give me an owl, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to though. We'll you don't have to do that. We'll get it eventually. Besides, this way I have to go make myself do wyvern milk, and that's fun. It's fun trapping females and tranking them and then screaming as they don't get trapped, and you're like, ah, you're running away at the top speed. It's it makes for a fun time. I'm kind of waiting also until I actually move to Scorched, and which will happen after we beat some tier here on our own of Island. We're just gonna do Gamma. Honestly, if we can do Beta, we'll do Beta, but we're just gonna do Gamma, I think, and then move over to Scorched, and that way I can be like, okay, Island's done. I just Because there's not a whole lot to do on Island. Like, you tame stuff, you beat these bosses, and you go on. Scorched has the wyverns, the effects, the storms, the phoenixes, a lot of stuff over there that I really love to do. I'm kind of bum rushing Island, honestly, as fast as we can get through some tier of it, all the way to Overseer. I'm betting Gamma is going to be our easiest bet. At which we're 15 days in. And if we can just get a few mutations off on that, I think we'll be okay. Because I did alpha last time with like 55. That was a whole different server though. The level settings could have been different. We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Here's a super cute stego. It's only level 70, but it's pink. I will work it in. I will straight work it in there. It's pinkalicious. Pinkalicious, bafalicious. Make them boys a loco. Well, that's Fergalicious. Infinite mean. 2.1, 2.9, or 20.9. I don't know why I kept reading that wrong. 3 minutes left for that female egg to hatch. Let me think here. Yeah, so what we'll probably do is take that one pyromane out here in a minute, and then go Serato hunting or something, and get more spines. We did get that 140, by the way, Barry. She's in cryo, but we did get her. Now I have to make myself get more, and that's gonna be the fun part. But it won't take long. The hardest part of that is gonna be, since now we know that we have a good tank for them, and roughly how much they get per, even at high levels. Now I've got a way to work it out in my head. The hardest part about this is going to be we're going to wait until this egg hatches, and then we'll go. Make sure this is the right pyromane. It shouldn't have pretty much nothing but melee levels. Yeah, 39 levels of melee and 3 levels in weight. Yep. And it didn't quite come out the way I wanted. You've got 6. You've got 5, 6. You're always like 5. This one's always like 5 minutes behind. Even if I start them at the exact same time, this one is always 5 minutes behind. It's wild to me. That's an abort. Lonely, this dude's so lonely. If I had more meat, I'd pop the rest of these, but I don't know how fast they're chewing through. They're pretty decently, I would say. But we could oh, okay, we got like 48 seconds, it said. 46. It won't be much longer now. We got this to level 2 earlier. We might do some alpha hunting. Try to get our chibi fleshed out so we can put them on the shelf and grab something different. Come on, oh, lonely. I am so lonely. Sorry, that's a depressing song to some folks I know, but it's also very beautiful. Oh, it's done. Look at you, and you're on a feeding trough at the get. Yay. We are going to move you, though, so cryopod move. What are you at? Basic kibble? Yeah, we're going to cryopod move you. Don't necessarily want you to be in the way, so we're going to throw you, like, right here. Make sure you still got that. Yep. Came out 215, so it'll come out even higher once we get those bred in. Like another 6 points, like 221, maybe. If we can get all the high stats over, 221-ish. That'd be cool. And we're not too worried about that. As long as it don't... Okay, both the baby troughs have fruit in them, so it should be okay. Should be. We're going to turn the mating off on some of this so we don't miss anything. Mainly these right here. We're not here. And I'm trying to specifically get the stats with the greens so that we then have the colors. We don't have to worry about the colors. And yay. Let's see. Dreads are okay. And then we got... Alright. Let's throw out... We'll take Banshee over. Because the kitty does not like the water, which seems obvious, but it does not swim well. So we'll take Banshee. Just kind of fly across real quick. Flit our way across real quick. Lonely. We had some pork in the oven in there, and I can just can't wait to go eat it here in a bit. All right. Now we're going to specifically hunt down these Seratos. We're going to basically kill anything in our path. Seratos, alphas, anything large enough to give a decent amount of... Oops. These are very hard to steer. Typical low mount steering issues. Wait, was that off course? From there. So about like that way, like pretty much straight dead on ahead. Dude. It had a baby too? No. That's wild. Let's go. Let's go. We need... Oh, we jumped in the water. Alright, now we've come up this way. The path kind of splits, and I'm not sure. I see a Bronto. So where is it telling us to go? Basically towards that Bronto, so we're going to go that way. And, all these leaves and everything. And it's only level 25. I try not to kill high level stuff because I know people are out there looking for them. Hell, I'm looking for high level stuff. But I will kill the shit out of this low level stuff. Where you going, bud? Yeah, I need a bunch of meat. Bunch of meat. That's a level 10 stego. Down it goes. Down it goes. There's an acro over there too. Look at that. We're already getting a good stockpile of meat and even drops out of stuff. Oh, look, there's some aloes. Are y'all good aloes? Level 50. Level 95. Not really. that another aloe? Level 20. I like aloes too. Serratos and aloes. Yeah, we're just making the beaches stay for one step at a time. Alright, let's go. We're still technically looking for the Serrato. We just got distracted killing this stuff around here. Says the nearest one is this way now. Which it probably was the whole time, honestly. Says it's this way. The thing about Serratos is, just like me, they like to pick a fight. So, is that a drop off into the swamp? Is it? I'm not crossing the swamp for this. Nah, not. Nope. No, 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 no. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I actively... What the hell are those? That is a whole ass Troodon pack. Okay, let's... They're on fire and running now. That was a whole ass... Yeah, that was a whole pack of Troodons. Thank God they have a thing about fire. Oh my God. Thank God I wasn't on foot either. Holy shit. It's just, you know, one of those earlier gave me a shit ton of meat. We're gonna come back to that though, because we are still... Oh. We are still... Is it want me to go back that way again? It certainly does. Okay, so... We're not crossing the swamp though. And an alpha. The alpha's dead. Stop kicking me. Stop kicking me and die. Die, 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 die. Come on. Come on. There we go. Like I said, they gave a ludicrous amount of meat. Hmm. It still says go that way. Goes the opposite. I don't have to listen to you because I can't read. How'd I know? How'd I know? What in the hell is that thing? There's just a wild spotter on the other side of their base. Jungle thorax spider. Okay. I did them a favor killing that. Crossing at green off. Crossing at green off. Dude. Look, there's no one. Bunch of Trudons hiding out of green off, apparently. Who wants to draw their aggro? Huh? There's a lot of dinosaurs here. There's a lot of dinosaurs in another area too. I think we established earlier, I don't like swamp biomes. That's not at all what was supposed to be hit there. Let's see here, super spyglass, toggle outline. I think that was a piranha, but my brain also thought for a second that that was one of those horse crocs. The Krakenos or Karkinos or whatever. Oh, that one died as we got up to it. Okay. Hey, bud, can you not? You do bleed, I do fire. You bleed stacking though. That's ugh. I've kind of forgot how terrifying that can be. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know why I got thrown off my tame there. Guess they want the courts for themselves. Let's go. Let's go. Swamp biomes. Whoa. Oh! You ever had a massive moment of, I just goofed? That's what I just had. A big fat old, uh-oh, I goofed. Not gonna lie, when I first saw all that water, I thought it was the open ocean. I, uh, I didn't know how much I had goofed there, but I went over that edge and all I saw was the water. I was like, oh, oh no, oh no, no, no. Ooh. Okay. Wow, do you thought there'd actually be a base like in here somewhere? It's a pretty... Dude, I'm not on fire at the moment, but I will be. How much meat we got? We can do more than that. We can do more meat than that, right? Yeah, we can do more meat than that. Let's run into this jungle area here. Do. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think that you were gonna get to keep this? No. I really ain't been feeling too hot. Weird, because, you know, I'm on a cat that's on fire. But I mean, like, in real life, I ain't been feeling too hot lately. Hope I'm not coming down with nothing. Oh. Well, there's like 3 or 4 Dinotheriums right there. Yeah, they're all low level, though. Come on. What the? There's a Thagomizer I just see there. Isn't it? Sure is for a level 5. Ha, 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 ha. Them elephants do not play. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. I keep getting caught on like rocks and stuff. Hyper annoying. Hyper annoying. Oh my god, they're still following. Um, if I can lay down enough tracks. Crap. Okay, game. I really need some cooperation here. Gives me an acro instead. Cool, thanks. Ask for cooperation from Ark. I think the acro is coming this way now. God. It's like, you want a cooperation from the game? No, 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 no. Here, let's hold you up so the elephants can play catch up. Oh. Holy fuck. Let me in. Let me in. We've run almost all the way to Carno Island. Holy shit. Most of which, the last little bit of which has been playing a game of keep away from these elephants. Why did its bag go bye-bye? I didn't get any of the meat out of its bag. Why? What? But all my meat. But all my meat. But all the... I... I... Uh... Uh... Well, that's about 30 minutes of my life I'll never get back. What the fuck? Maybe it's around here somewhere. Like, maybe it's secretly. Oh, and the elephants finally stopped, I guess. Um, maybe it's secretly around here somewhere. No. The bag is gone. Yeah, the elephants. The elephant's animations, like the certain one that you need to defeat it is a long time between. I'm assuming that's what that was talking about. The bag is just gone. I didn't get any of the meat off of that thing. I thought it would just drop the bag. It did not. So that happened. Um well, we never did find the Seratos, and I guess I got the Alpha experience, but I had needed that meat. Okay. Okay. I wonder what level this Quetz is. Oh, it's a 125. Shit, I wish Lucas was on. I wish Lucius was on. I'd have him argue me over it, and we'd shoot it out of the sky. See if we could get it tamed up before anything got to it. 125 Quetz. I'm still reeling for the fact that bag just poofed out of existence. I should have just threw out the Dreadmare and freaking black holed it, now that I think about it. Hindsight's always 2020, right? With money, you say? Words cannot describe the amount of letdown I feel by myself. It'll be alright though. It won't take us long. We were targeting specifically larger ones. We'll get him healed up pretty quickly. We'll just take him back to base and let him feed instead of trying to. I guess we could flame charge heal him on the on all this small stuff, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I think I need to grab me an energy drink. My zip is zipping out. Zippity doodah poofing away. And I still have the rest of this stream till dinner. Then after dinner, we're going to do a fishing stream where we just sit back and I'm just going to sit back and chat and talk and fish. Words truly cannot describe, though, how upset I still am about that. I needed that meat. Oh my god. I might as well get it out of my system. Why? I don't think it's the first time that's happened either. I think I remember Dan or Bees and all of them talking about like how the Pyromane's bags were disappearing, and I still did it. Uh, that's any of you need a imprint yet? You're the only one that's really supposed to get one. 24 minutes. Okay, we'll wait on that. What about you? You're not getting imprint. Are you eating? You're eating. Your food's up, so you're 8%. I don't know how long you're going to take to fully mature, so there's that to consider. Let's move this one stego back down here, where we had the other two sitting. Which this one's got a pretty shade of blue, in my opinion. It's a very nice dino. It's kind of like a blue, green. What is that? I don't know. I like it, though. I don't know what it is, but I sure do like it. Yuck. I'm kidding. I'm Southern, but I'm not that Southerner. I am Banjo Southern, though. I am Banjo, Moonshine, and Apple Pie Southern, but I'm not that Southern. There's a line somewhere. I don't walk around going, yuck. Gosh, Mick. I do the goofy voice. My child absolutely hates my goofy voice. Absolutely. She absolutely hates my goofy voice. Just, she tells me all the time, Daddy, stop doing it. I'm like, no. Does that what? Huh? Don't even know if it actually sounds like Goofy or not. You finally got it. It takes a while. It does take a while to get them. Oh, these Gigantoraptors. Right, let's do the Pyromane out. Get him eating. Honestly, we'll pump the rest of these levels into melee. Because that's all you're supposed to be for, dude. Oh, you gonna go? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, alright, okay. Alright. Okay. Well, how's the song go? Let's see. Return of the Mac. Is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it isn't. Get up out of bed today because it'll blow away. And we'll just slot these in here for now. Clean up our inventory a little bit while we're inside. I think I said that earlier and still didn't do it. They give me a drink real quick. Holy hell. I've said that earlier too. uh, Extended HUD. There we go. 3241. So this one's an abort. This one as well. I had a feeling this green one was going to take longer to get than a blue one. Is it going to let me? Oh, hey. Popped out of the menu and there you are. Hey! Get a look at her. Oh, let me move the... Oh, that's yours. That's okay. I thought that was mine. You're good. Let's see here. Don't know why. I do. Oh, it's like cotton candy. Oh, it's cotton candy. Oh, that's getting worked in. That's getting worked in. That is getting worked in. With the green back. Ooh, yeah, those are that's getting worked in. That's real nice and bright and pretty. Oh, that's so getting worked in. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Then she's got the pink back with the green top. Okay, so the blue came from somewhere else on the other one. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's getting worked into the line. Once we get the stat set, we're going to breed those out until we get the colors right and then breed them off together. Hell yes. We're going to let that one raise up too. Oh, hell yes. Those are getting worked. Those colors are getting worked in. Oh, don't mind me just stretching. Stretch, 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 stretch. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm stretching. Thank you. Don't mind me. I'm dumb. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. We're actually probably gonna go out and get some more of those later once I get woke up a little bit. I think I'm gonna grab a Red Bull and then hold on, I can do this. Does this work? It's hard to tell if this is working for the in-game one or not. No, because the party chat takes priority. That's right. But yeah, they are beautiful. They are. They're really pretty. I like the colors. We're gonna try to breed them out too. We've got this one over here that we tamed earlier. It's got 47 points of health. So the goal is to take him and breed him. We got a female here. These are all females here. Breed him with whatever, like breed together to get like the best health and melee. What do we got now? Imprint that baby, then take that baby out. And this one's over here. This one's got 27. I think the one we've been riding has the best melee so far out of any of them. But like though, 47 points of health, he's only got 20 melee. That one's got 23. That one's got 22. They're not really melee heavy creatures. 12, 9, yeah, 20, and as soon as I get around here, 12. Right? So we'll get him and him. That one's a melee and that one's health bred together through a female. And then we'll have a half decent ride with a full imprint so we get better levels when we steal babies. And then we're going to go steal more Gigantoraptor babies and try to get even better stats. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Hmm. All right, we're all coming together though. Let's see. We're gonna move this Maywing up a little bit, kind of like this right here, because we're gonna check these out. I have 7. What 7 traits do I have in this thing? I don't know, but we're gonna go. I think we already extracted and ate these, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So we're gonna turn this off. We're going to turn whatever traits we got on our gun in and then grab some of the Casteroides ones we were wanting, like plant bearing. I know we have inside. And check our beavers. Because I've got some baby beavers in here that I was breeding for stats. They're decent, they're mid. But like they're just in the 30s. But I wanted me and my tribe mate to have real good riding beavers. And that's the best we found so far. So I'm like, these will work. For our purposes, these will work. And then I'm gonna put some traits on them. What was I doing? Right, beavers. Beavers and turning in traits and destroying the traits that we want for these two babies. Right. Wrong thing. I don't know why I do that every time. Mutable stamina, plant bearing, cave bearing, mutable melee, giant slaying, mutable health, health robust. That was all beaver. I've been walking around with those. Just suck to have lost them. Don't know if I can filter this, but it'd be a lot cooler if I could. Numb, aggressive, food robust. Aggressive is... This creature hits harder. That's for Stegos. Kingslaying, Vampirific, Melee Frail, Diurnal. Let's see, Carefree, Carcass Bearing, Carbos, Meg, Steg, Casteroides. That's a Plant Bearing. So we wanted one with Plant Bearing. Right? And then one I wanted to put, like, specifically do for melee for now. And then the one with Plant Bang, in case we got jumped by something, since everything's bigger than a beaver, we're going to put Giant Slang on it. And that was honestly it, right? Like, I don't think there's any other Casteroides ones. We get aggressive, I guess, on the one also. Hell if I know. The whole thing is I wanted to make one, honestly, that could, like, clear a forest and survive through clearing a forest. That's the beaver I'm making. That's it. And just mass farm wood just on a beaver. So we are gonna mute some melee beavers. We are gonna mute some melee beavers, dude. No way. You can actually look at what embryo is where. Holy shit! Didn't realize that. Uh, that's cool. That's real cool. Real cool that is. So that's slot 10. So it goes 1 all the way around to 10. That's cool. I just need in it, though. There we go. And then I think they're all going to pile up, so we'll just... And then we'll pop this beaver as well. Looky there. We got all 4 that we wanted, actually. I had a feeling one of these would be twins. I had a gut feeling. Oh. Howdy, howdy. What is this? Are those owls? What the? Are those the free-for-all owls? Is that what you named them? The FFA owls. Free-for-all. Thank you. We will... I guess we're going to be doing quite a lot of raising today. We're going to be doing some serious raising today. I think I messed it up. I just realized I'm in. Hold on. I can't be heard. I can't be heard. Now I can. Now I can be heard, right? Now it's working? I think so. Thank you, Mary. Thank you very much. I wish I had more to give people myself. We're working on it, though. We're getting there. Tell you what, when I start taming phoenixes, I'll start giving them away to people. Because I will spend an ungodly amount of time once I figure out how to abuse this gene tracker for phoenix taming. And I will spend an ungodly amount of time tracking, taming, and hunting phoenixes. I just will. I just will. They're my favorite creature. It's one of the reasons I like to live on Scorched. There will be an ungodly amount of time spent doing just that one thing. All right, let's. Oh God, which one of these were the babies? Um, I said we wanted to look at all the beavers anyway, so we're gonna like look at all the beavers. Make sure we got all the traits off of them. I think we did, but I want to be sure. Also, saddles. Because I knew one of you had this freaking saddle and I didn't know who. Yeah, Green Phoenix sounds perfect for Luna. I had 3 or 4 last time I played on Scorched. Just because I figured out how to trap and train and all that. Oh, that's right. Okay. So we had found this one, and I just liked its colors. So we are going to let this one grow up. Bang. But that was a color palette thing. Because it's purple. It's purple. So all 4 of these, plus that one female, should be... So honestly, we may hold off on putting that on there, because I want to put that on those on mine. I don't know what he'll want for his beaver. Oh, looky there. That looks perfect for Luna. Right? That's like Joker colors, like the green and purple, or is that more like a pink? I'm a guy. I don't know. Purple looks purple to me. It's not my shade of purple, but it looks purple. I have an ungodly amount of beavers tamed just from running dams. And I'll probably wind up going over there. I need to go run dams again, and I'm probably gonna wind up while I'm over there just tanking beavers out. Right, this was also a baby. Bang. Is Mary trying to out Bob the Bob? I don't know. I don't know if she is or isn't trying to out Bob the Bob. I'm not sure people can out Bob the Bob. Bob's pretty Bobby. Yo, we get his black stripe. If I can get his black stripe on that purple, I would. That would look absolutely amazing. That's probably what we're gonna try for. Just because, like I said, I'm not breeding these really for mutes yet, but if I'm gonna run around and farm on one, I want it to look nice. And this is the one that so I think we got all the traits off. It looks like from what we had so far. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So now we'll raise all the babies up. Come on, get back in the... Never. Never try and out him. But now we will raise these babies here. So one of these, we're going to turn... Which one of these? That was a 189. Are all these males 189s? 191, 189. Well, this one here, we're going to stick that mutable for a melee on. Oh, look at that. It's like green and white. Look at there. So we're going to give him the mutable melee. and let him grow up, and he'll take his father's place. So we'll name him Poppy too. That's why. It's how I keep the ones I'm actually taking seriously from the ones I'm not. Need to get him a Gaga now. We have Gigas. We have a. If we're saying Giga or Gaga, need to get him Gaga now. What's Gaga? What's a Gaga? I'm very scared. What's a Gaga? There's so much stuff that's been added to this game. I can't even keep track. All right, we'll raise. We got that one there, that one there. That's another one. And so these are the ones that we bred. These have the stats that we have currently, unless till we find better ones. That melee, I'm okay with muting off that, unless we just absolutely find a hugely better one. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not doing these for bosses or anything. This is specifically just because I like beavers. I like beavers. Beavers are cool. All right. Yeah, that purple with the black stripe one we had earlier, the green and black one. Which one was that? I think it was the only one. That one. He's getting moved up there. Matter of fact, wasn't the one that had. Nope. Okay, so we'd have to wait on because I'm pretty sure this one is. It's kind of almost like a pink though, right? I don't know. I'm gonna call it purple. I'm gonna put that black back on it. The orange one looks cool, but I think getting that black back on that purple would make it look chef's kiss in my opinion. And then put it with those stats, get some, and that's what I'll farm with for a while. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We can put the beavers back now. Then we'll get the wyverns out. Yay, wyverns. And honestly, I'm probably just going to do my poisons with the higher poison, just so I don't absolutely destroy it. Okay, so we took all the traits off of these. Every single one of these, save that black one, and that one, including Shank. They'll just all go and give away. I know it reshuffles itself. And Berry Farm, because I don't know if they'll be back. Hmm? Gagas. Yeah, what are gagas? Sure, gags. Why not? Gagas. Gags. Gagas. Gig. Gag. Gig. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Is that what we're trying to say? I have 4.5 hours to figure out a way to resurrect Panda. And I think other Panda is offline at the moment, so I was like, oh yeah, we got time. We got 9 hours. And now I'm like, hmm, that cargo's gonna disappear. From now on, it's there's Panda. Hi Panda. I tune back into you talking baby talk. Yeah, goo goo gaga. I was talking about you actually. Goo goo gaga. How you doing? Mint gigas, but now it's gagas. From now on, there'll always be gagas. I'm gonna name one gaga. I'm gonna name one goo goo and gaga. That's gonna be our tribe gigas. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. The cargo scares the shit out of me. Okay, so we got the power man. We got those. I didn't grab the wyverns. I run back and forth. Oh, just sitting to pick up the line. Just sitting in the pickup line. Oh, you at school? Littles? Yeah. Oh, your little must be little. 2:30? Or my bad. But this early on for our state? Yeah. Mine when she was that little. That's how I know because theirs was like 15 or 30, 12. Are they just getting out early? Uh, now I'm confused. Now I'm just confused. My brain, I need a Red Bull or something. My brain can't keep up with maths today. 12. My brain can't do math. Hold on. So you know I haven't had my energy drink today. No, I have to sit here for an hour. Oh. Oh. Damn. Okay, so you have to like get there early. I'm guessing to like pick the pick them up at a decent time. I'm guessing the lines are probably like that long or something, which wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Down there, down that way towards you where the schools are real big. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Folks, what was oh, wyverns, that's right. You can't trust Stretch to remember anything. Yeah, line and traffic gets stupid. I guarantee you, most of those, sorry, most of those towns down there towards Central really do. They get bad. Oh, there's that other pyro main. I don't think that one was the color palette though. We have this other baby Gigantoraptor as well that we could raise. That's Lucius's Carbonimus that I accidentally used the eggs for and hatched on accident. I was like, oop, my bad. Uh, I've got something in my throat. I'm not sure. That's the thing. I've got something lodged in my throat here. Feels like I'm sucking on a lodgings, but there's no lodgings in there. Okay, only one of you I actually care enough about to. Can I just hit the pyromane? Hey! Look at that. Is it what are you doing? Is it a quest? So we're gonna throw this out behind the beavers. Please be cuddle, because that we're doing cuddle. I'm not going back in there again. I will rinse and repeat this until I get cuddle, because I'm not going back in. Is it quest? Adventure time? Oh no, what's him? Oh, the dot dot dot. I see. There's cuddle. No, no, it's I don't know. I've had some weird stuff going on lately. I think it's just because of the weather. And I've got some lozenges, but I left them in my car, and my car's at the shop. And I don't know where my other bag is. It's somewhere around here in my room, on one of my shelves, or in one of my drawers, and I don't know where. I had 2 bags of lozenges back when I tore my throat before Christmas, and I left one in my car and brought one in my room. And the one in my car's at the shop, and the one in my room is somewhere. I may have ate them all. You Yankees talking about school and stuff. We are not Yankees, my guy. We ain't no Yankees. We ain't no Yankees. We ain't no Yankee Doodle dandies. Well, away down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, right away, right away, right away, right away, right away, Dixieland. And I'm only singing that one because that's the culturally appropriate one. That is not the one I was raised to sing, and a part of my soul burned when I sang it. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I used to remember singing around, actually having half memory singing that. No bad intent behind it. Just and now it's that one. Mm, mm. Different times though. The world has changed. Gotta accept it. Yanks. Yeah, we ain't no Yanks. We ain't no Yankee Doodle dandies. Hmm. All right. All right. Hold on. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. This is the poison. This is the 180 poison that we managed to get from the trench, which looks like a regular poison to me. It's just way more green. Like it is acid green. Usually they're like a darker green for like the base coloring. Bob, are you British? Bob, are you British? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the bloody phone here, mate. Are you British? For Queen and Country, yeah? Oh my God, Mary. Look at that. You're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna watch this dude's health, but you're absolutely beautiful. Look at you. Mr. Sushit's man is too silly. Bro, what happened? What do you mean what happened? Yes, that owl is effing beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Also the detail now they're putting in feathers and stuff. I swear owls and everything. I swear all these creatures used to look way smoother, and now they like the side of these. I swear stegos like they had them like the bumps, but they didn't look like bumps. They looked like hand drawn and smooth. Now they actually, this looks like if I ran my hand down the side of it, it would actually be bumpy. You know what I mean? The osteoderms actually look like they're osteoderming. Oh my God, all the children. Won't someone think of the children? We are. My kid's at school. She's with her mom. She'll be here this weekend though, so I probably won't be streaming Saturday or Sunday or Friday evening after a certain point. All right, so all those are laid out. We're gonna keep our eye on that because I refuse to let that thing die. I'm going to probably be sitting here hounding over it every second, and if I leave, it's going in cryo. So we'll make sure that's all the babies that we wanted at this moment in time until we get like. So I'm not wanting to do. I don't know what these guys eat, if it's fruit or what. We're not imprinting them because they're just going for traits and stuff. And I'm gonna let other dude. Well, tell you what, if one says cuddle, I'll imprint it. If one of them says cuddle, why did it have to be you though? I say that as the one I most of all was like, but that way I was gonna breed some up, but that way I just don't feel as bad. You're not. I'm not bringing you out for a walk, dude. And I'm not rolling the wheel with you. You either get it or you don't. All these children look like they just crawled out of bed. 90% of them are wearing PJs. Pajama day, homecoming week. Someone told me it's actually basketball homecoming up at my old school, the one my kid now goes to, my alma mater, and I'm like, what? It's freaking January. How is it homecoming week? And they're like, oh, what is its food stat number? Oh, you mean the wyvern? It was 1.7 when we hatched them. Like it had left. Now it's down to 1.2. No, that's just how they can dress now. I mean, we had people like that dressing it when I went to school, but I'm a level with you. If you, it was still one of those times where, yeah, you could come to school wearing PJs, but if you came to school wearing PJs, like, and it wasn't a field day, we thought one of two things. Either A, you were just having a bad day, and that's fine. But if you did it like every day, like every day, you were probably someone who just didn't take pride in themselves, honestly. Like, nah, we weren't judges, but like we were like we could tell like is it just a pride thing or what's the deal here? And most of the time it was like I remember this one chick. She was nice. She was really nice. She rode the bus out to my grandparents, so I would bump into her once in a while. And I'm not gonna get into the hows and whys of when I say this was a very nice lady. I was a very young lad, and the things not appropriate for Twitch. Not appropriate to be doing to a young lad either. She was one of those ones that wore PJs to school every day. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like they just crawled up out the good. No. And one of them is carrying a ferret. Where do you? This is Arkansas. This sounds like Black Rock. I went to school with a chick like that. Different chick. Clarify. Different chick. But I did. I went to school with a chick who had pet ferrets. That's like back in 8th grade. No, like it's number. Like they just crawled out the Goodwill. Are you saying like how much food, like what's its total point, not how much it has left? 17. Is this normal for America? It depends on where you're at. Honestly, to explain America to foreigners, it's like this. Think of every state as their own country. That's literally what America is. We every state is truly its own country, and then it's all together. It's like a miniaturized version of the UN. That's honestly how this place works. They all agree to like a certain set of rules, and every place has its own rules in and of itself. Every place has its own custom, culture, and traditions, and neighboring ones tend to have overlapping tendencies. No one will agree that the who did the overlap first, and yada yada yada. Anything under 22ish will starve. Okay, so we're at yeah, this one's got 17, so we'll keep an eye on that. I'll check the other ones. It's at 1.2. It was just at 1.5. I kid you not. Cali is definitely its own country. Is 100% facts. Uh, don't want to play up the too American for you subreddit stuff here, but I mean it's that's facts. Cali is 100% its own country entity in and of itself. But just look at us compared to like, that's like the best way to think about it. And Arkansas is very much a weird one. I've referred to Arkansas, given our weird obsessions and the way we act and stuff, and animals and stuff that we have here. I said we're kind of like the true Australia of America, if you compare us to anybody. Just honestly, honestly, the way our culture and everything is, the way people act, and it's kind of Australian in a way. I'm Polish and I live in Ireland. Oh no, I am not British. Yeah, you have big spiders too. Yes, actually, though not like specifically that species. But there is a spider here that grows in rice fields, and I say grows in rice fields. It's really attracted to our rice fields, and then it comes up to your house, and I have seen them the size of fucking toddlers on the sides of people's houses, big enough that I've had to get a shotgun to shoot them, like to get rid of them. Like they can get if they live long enough, they get super fucking. They just get bigger. And Louisiana too. Yeah, it's like swamp Australia. I don't know if there's like a specific region in Australia that's swampy like that, but swamp Australia, coastline Australia, honestly, because I know they got gators and stuff around like some of the coast. I think like the northeastern, northwestern coast of Australia, there's like a really big gator and shark population. That's Louisiana. You could take most of the South of America and just compare it to Australia, honestly, like different areas. But as far as like I do say, like I know that contradicts what I said earlier, um, about how each state is its own country, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. They're both statements are accurate at the same time. I promise. Do any of these have? That one has 18. That one has 24. I might try that one. That one is 28. That one has 29. Why is it everyone besides the Chew that I... Oh my God. And then the new state of Greenland. Yeah, yeah. Are we talking, are we really getting into like American politics with the, apparently we're taking Greenland and the Panama Canal? It's wild. I try not to talk about politics these days. I'm not on either side. Politicians don't care about you. American politicians especially don't care about you. Um, just heal them with, okay, okay. It seems like the only two that were under was literally the two poisons, which are my two favorites. We're gonna move this away since they're not gonna eat anyways. We'll probably take these up top. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. That's what we're gonna do. And then we'll just keep an eye on all of them. I guarantee you that's what... Ooh. Let's get a look at this other poison. Of course they both come out female. So I have no... See, that's a little closer to what I think like the stock poison wyverns look like. Baby lightning. Hello, baby lightnings. I think both of these were like the exact same colors. Yeah, kind of grayscaled. I don't ever bother finding milk. I starve raise all my wyverns. I never enjoyed starve raising, honestly. It always made me nervous as shit, especially because I raised a shit ton of wyverns though at one point, and so I just had to. But I just kept at one point I literally just bumped food. I bumped the fuck out of food in my line back a long time ago when I was raising wyverns, so I wouldn't have to worry about them anymore. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. What would they consider as, since South is Australia? Would they consider as, what would they consider the North? I'm guessing is what you're trying to say. If the South is considered Australia, depends on where you're at in the North, because there's a lot more North than there is South. There's like a big band of North, but then if you go on the South, it's not like all of South of the United States is the South, quote unquote. You get about like halfway across Texas, and you're no longer in the South. Um, which I would say like the West is like Spain and Mexico, just because like Mexico borders right there, a lot of immigrants. Let them suckers starve. I swear to God, we're gonna do it. This is the 165 fire, and then Luke's 185 that we got for him. Ah, yes, his Charizard. Wow, that is golden. The only difference between you two is that one's over there is a little more yellow in the maw than this one. We're getting there. I do love my poison though. Like that is green. Limbo is green. Look at him, he's green. He's green. That one is pretty. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Green's not even my color, but I still think that one's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Let's see here now. All right, we got that going. We got that going. We got this going, that going, that going, this going, that going. What do people? I never understood what people's problems with poisons is. Poisons are great, man. Poisons are great. See the crystal I got for Kami. There's crystal wyverns now already. We don't even have crystal isles yet. They're just useless. They're not useless. Poison gas attacks are amazing. It may also be the person who likes to do. I like the P that ends with P, and not just the P that ends with E. So that's probably where my love for him kind of started from. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. I love Poison Gas. I love these dudes. They look so cool. Look at him. He looks so cool. Yes. Look at you. Or maybe I just have an obsession with poisons, because now that I think about it, my favorite dragons even in D&D are are like the black dragons and stuff, which are also the poison dragons. Hmm. Maybe I'm just biased towards poisons. Look at that. Look at you. Look at that little face. I like this one. I do like the purple in this one. I do be liking that. I do be liking that. And then we got this over here. Know nothing about D&D. Well, it's called Dungeons and Dragons, and you go in dungeons, and you hopefully never bump into a dragon. And you play the game with your imagination. I think it's the biggest kick for people these days about D&D is you play it with your imagination, and it's math. It's math. It's a lot of math. Uh, your weapons, math. Your character sheet, math. Your points, math. Level up, math. Spells, math. It's all math. It's all magic rocks and math. Imagination comes into play when you like I actually try to like fully get into my characters when I'm playing. Right now I'm playing a Loxodon, which is like an elephant person. Not even kidding. It's a bipedal elephant race. That is like known for being scholarly, stereotyped as like being scholarly and well learned, and like they sit in ivory tower, not ivory towers, because that would just be weird, right, for elephant people. But they now explain how 40K works. No, no more 40K, they said. I think they're a bit burned on us in our 40K. I'm gonna have to make like a whole show that's just 40K talk. But to finish up what I was saying about D&D there, ooh, shit, I do need an energy drink. Um, to finish up what I was saying about my character, like Ace, I've named him using like old Slavic words for like cold, ice, frost, and instead of doing an elephant, I twisted him into being like a full albino mammoth who was separated and lost in like a primordial jungle surrounded by dinosaurs and was raised by giants, and he's a druid, so he knows like a lot of druidic magics, and he has a titanosaur, actually, a teeny tiny titano, one could say, as a companion, literally based off of arcs, and we call him Tiny. He's my he's my he's my mammoth man's traveling companion. He's also a drunkard who wakes up randomly, or you'll turn around and randomly Jahul will just be naked, which is hilarious because he's a 12 and a half foot tall elephant man that weighs like 4 tons. He's big. And you don't know even first off, you don't even know how he fit through the door. But now he's at the bar, he's drunk, and he's naked. What are you gonna do with the 12 and a half foot tall naked elephant man? Tell you what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna fight him. He's not the strongest in the world, but he knows magic. You're gonna fight the 12 and a half foot tall naked elephant man that knows magic? No, you're not. I will not watch that. Fair warning. Wrestle him. You're gonna wrestle him? Oh no. Uh, I've been wanting us to stream D&D for a minute, but it's that requires a whole different setup, and I have to have the ability to run both it and my browser and everyone's audio and consent and all of that stuff, and so it's gonna be a whole different thing. I would love to stream our D&D sessions though. Who said they hate the ocean? Creeps. Creeps said he hates the ocean in chat there. Wow, man, look at that. That's pretty. Especially this new one. That's pretty. Now down there, I mean, yeah, it's absolute hell, but I mean, it's pretty. And it's big and it's open. But not the 40K. Not that 40K mess. 40K is great. 40K is great though. Like it's in the grim dark future of the 41st millennium, there is only war. The only true and opening statement to 40K is the best summary that could be given to 40K. And there's so much going on, just like in D&D, there's so much going on in 40K that it would take hours on hours to sort through it all. All of the books, audio dramas, game rules, mechanics, how all the named characters, it's all the entire history, and yeah, there's a lot going on in 40K. I probably don't have to be watching them like this, but I just full on am. Inherit melee robust. So we were worried that you wouldn't get traits off of eggs for wyverns, but no, you full on do, don't you? Like you fully get them. That's wild. This one he's got the higher melee. This one, 38 melee and 26 health. I love this is what cracks me up. I got the lowest level out of the three of us. Cause this over here we're giving a loot because he loves fire wyverns. Uh 39 melee, 185 level. I don't know what Beru got because his is at his base, and we pulled him a 190 egg, I think. So he got like max stat. I don't know what his stats are, but I'm willing to bet they beat mine out the water. I'm like, this is wild. I'm not meaning to. I don't know. I'm comfy. I'm really comfy right now, and just sitting here running around this base like a crackhead. I'm scared about these. We get that one stego bred, or that one stego raised up all the way, and she's immediately going into the breed. This one here that we bred for, and then yeah, because that one up there is the 47 melee one that we got earlier. Yep. Are we playing island only? For now, mostly. I did get convinced. I have left the island all of 2 times since we started playing. And that was Beru convinced me, or Bees. You'll hear me call him different things, but I keep calling him Beru because I know that's what his name is in the Discord. And so if I say that, people might go, ah, yeah, that dude who talks occasionally. But Bees was like, hey, I want to go get wyvern eggs. I was like, he's like, we basically, discussion came down to it of I'll go with him, but we have to not only get wyverns, but get fassos. So we got that and an S-fat. We got wyvern eggs and S-fassos. And then the second time was yesterday to go and do Mary's boss fight. That is the only 2 times I have left this island the entire time I've been on this cluster so far. And that is my intent, is to do this until we at least beat through Gamma. At minimum, we beat Gamma with our own will and intent, and then I'll leave. I don't want to stick around long enough to go all the way to Alpha. That's going to take forever. But if I can stick around here long enough to beat through the Gamma phases, which shouldn't take too long or be too hard, then I'll move on to like Scorched and somewhere I'd actually want to be. That's just kind of like this self-imposed thing I did. Yeah. I've done it. I've done it before all the way to Alpha. I don't want to do it again. I did it last time. Last time though, we started on Scorched. went all the way through until we could beat Alpha Greg, then came off of Alpha Greg and did Alpha Overseer. And by the time we got done with Alpha Overseer, we were like 2 weeks away from Aberrations drop. And so we stopped playing for a bit, and in that time frame that we stopped playing, I was like, yo, I can't keep paying. I can't pay for a third map. We got to either figure out how to get all of our stuff and which map we're taking down, and we couldn't agree, and then we started playing mods, and then everything just wound up getting wiped anyways because I wasn't paying. So, yeah, $25 a map is ridiculous. It really is. Yeah, see, islands is always just way too, eh. It's way too much for me. Like, I like islands fights; they're fun, but you wind up doing islands on all the cooler maps anyways because they just everyone just reuses Broodmother and Monkey and Dragon over and over again. The only unique boss on the island anymore is Overseer. That's it. And we used to beat Alpha Overseer with nothing but pup shotguns. So I don't think you could do that no more. But I don't know. There was a point in time where Maxcraft riot gear and a Maxcraft shotgun and a shitload of shells could get you through Alpha Overseer. I don't know if that would work anymore or not, but we used to. I don't think that would work. I don't know no more. A ninja snail. Very nice. You haven't done Overseer? It's a wild fight because like he shifts. It's like shape shifts into the other bosses, and what bosses he goes into depends on what tier you do him at. Like I think at Gamma he only transforms into Broodmother. At Beta he does like Broodmother and Monkey, and at Alpha he does all three. He's like made of like nanite tech or some shit, and he like whizzes around the arena, and yeah, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. The only thing we had problems with last time was getting we wound up like had literally having to fight him with whatever we could get down there because we couldn't get all of our dinos through the door for some reason, and they just wouldn't walk no further. They would take like 5 steps in and wouldn't go no further. I've heard pyromanes are really good for the overseer fight though because of the fact of the lava, and you don't have to worry about them just walking off or dying and stuff like that. Like they'll, if they can kill the bosses, they can kill pretty much anything in the cave. So I've heard pyromanes work pretty well for getting through. Like if you're gonna take them to fight overseer, just because they can survive the cave. I need a drink of something. Holy shit, my voice. There's one little spot someone found where you can uncrowd. Yeah, but they patched that. We tried that like week 1 and did it, and then when we went back for the last replay, we couldn't get it to work, and I was like, shit. Unless I'm wrong, and I was just doing it wrong last time, which is a very viable possibility that I was just doing it wrong. If the world is ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on Earth was through. So it was like 3 weeks ago. Oh, bet. I'm gonna find that spot, and we're probably gonna do that because getting 20 of anything through that door at once is just absolutely horrid. It's the worst part of the fight. Once you're through, once you're in there, then all the thing scary is the gigas. That's it. The only thing scary after that, if you beat the bosses, is the gigas. If you're at that tier, that was it. But the hardest part was getting them in the damn door. That was the hardest part for us. We were also running. We had the mods for Murax. So we were running Muraxes last time. We have the videos for that where they like I chewed. We chewed. I think I posted it actually when we did it. We chewed up the Alpha Dragon with his Muraxes. Holy shit. I was like, yo, this mod might be a little broken. But we did Alpha Man and then did Alpha Dragon and everything with those Mirexes and a UD. I don't even think we had a day. No, because they had a health thing. So we didn't even use a Daedon. That Mirex mod was wild. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that won't fit through the door. That's Bob, here's my question. Are Ultramarines the best chapter? I'm cryoing a Reaper for that boss fight. Sounds wild to me. Its food appears to be holding stable. Well, hold on now. It doesn't seem like they're going down anymore. So the server I used to own before I joined this one, we had Moros, Rexes, and Raptors, and oh my god, you want to talk about crazy? Yes. Yes. Okay. When you say, are we talking about the Endos mod? We had that for like a day. Then I watched a video. I saw how broken it was. I was like, yeah, no. No, 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 no. Like the Indomitable Duo. Yes. Yeah. I was like, I don't think we're going to be playing long enough to get to the point of making them. And also, them things out in the wild are just too fucking powerful. I was like, dude, we're taking that off. I was like, so we did. It's like, we want that, we'll bring it back. But like, we will see if we even get that far. Yeah, they're powerful. Scary as hell, too. Oh my god, they're so scary. The fact that it actually lays down and pretends to be unconscious so that you'll come closer and then it gets you. Ugh. With the genetic stuff. That did seem really fun. Yeah. Bob, I'm waiting, man. You gotta tell me which one's better. Are the blueberries the best faction in 40K? I think he left. I think he left. That's the only time you've ever used Rexes in a boss fight. I've been in several boss fights with Rexes. I've never personally raised Rexes for a boss fight. Never personally raised Rexes for a boss fight. You've been killed with other people using. Yeah. I think one of the most absurd times that I'd ever. This is a story of like one of the most insane boss fights I've ever been in. And it was Rex's. But the guy brought a single RG. And it was for Crystal Wyvern Queen. He brought uh, 18 Rexes, a UD, and an RG. Now, he didn't know that if you bring a flyer into a boss arena, it's going to set it for just even one. Even one flyer will change the entire way its UI acts or its AI acts. And so that bit, he wasn't even fighting with it. He was just using that to whistle. And yeah, his Rexes were definitely strong enough. But because he brought that one RG to help him because of the way the arena looked, he wound up setting it to flyer and she never landed. She never ever came down. So we're all sitting there waiting, and he's like, "She's not coming down. She's not coming down." And I'm like, "She's not going to come down." I'm like, I was looking it up as we were sitting there. I'm like, "Dude, you shouldn't have brought the bird." I was like, I didn't know about it until after this. I was like, you shouldn't have brought the bird. I said the bird apparently is going to make her stay in this form. He's like, well, can I go? Can I go beat her down with the bird? I said, you can try. And so it wound up with him chasing the Crystal Wyvern Queen around on an RG. And we lost. Like, it fully timed out. And it was insane. And so we lost everything. He lost all his Rexes, his bird, all of it. All of it. It was nutty. Yeah. Fun fact: don't go up against Greg either. If it's a flying arena, don't split your team between flyers and landwalkers. You need to do one or the other. You'll get one AI and or the other. You bring one flyer, you're getting a flying AI. You bring nothing but landwalkers or nothing but flyers, you're getting one or the other. Chances are way better. And I will say Greg is easy. Greg's got to be one of the easiest bosses in my opinion. You can beat him with nothing but these. Not you don't even really have to raise them. I mean, you have to raise them, but I mean, you ain't got to even mute them. You pump lightning wyverns high enough, and just take them all in there, and you will beat Greg. Greg's fight is pretty easy. More than once when people have invited me to their fights. Yeah, yeah, that's happened a time or two. Uh, Rockwell. Rockwell was real notorious for people losing to him and I'm like, I don't ever understood why until I went with somebody who I was like, oh, that's why. And it's just people not knowing what they're doing, kind of like not to sound dickish, but it was really just a case of like, yeah, when everyone's saying, hey, you don't need to bring anything to the Rockwell fight, it will just make the fight harder. Don't bring anything to the Rockwell fight then. But you had people who were still bringing like Reapers or Rock Drakes to the fight, and then they wind up getting in the way. You know, you can run that whole fight on foot. You should run that whole fight on foot with a high-end pop shotgun. Uh, that's it. That's it. Good armor, high-end shotgun. You've got Rockwell in the bag. That's why I'm not too worried. That's another reason I'm not too worried about getting to Ab anytime soon. We we there. We there. We could probably go now. Honestly, we run these caves a few times. We'll have Rockwell. I'm not too worried about it. The big two three are going to be these three, Scorched, and the Titans. After that, Motor's fight. It's going to be Motor and Alpha Controller. And some people say Gen 2 Rockwell is the hardest fight in the game, and I'm like, I don't know, because that's one I've actually never done. I never did his. I never got to it. I've done Motors. Motors was interesting. I liked Motors. I wish we had more light Motors. There's the Atlantis map out right now, and I want to check it out, because if it has underwater boss fights, I want it. I want it so bad, and I want to fight on it, and I want to play it, and just... I got killed the first time I did Rockwell. I was flying in my tech suit and got glitched and couldn't move and then got hung in his tentacle. Yeah. Yeah. The one thing that got me about the first time I did Rockwell, which the first time I did Rockwell was with Hacker, right? Um, I did him with Hacker and Wanda. And, you know, they told me, yeah, this is all you need. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, okay. You know, we'll do them. And, I didn't realize you had to be running around. Like I was moving, but when I say I was moving at about the same width as this lower platform, like from one end to the other, shooting the same tentacles. I'd run here, and then I'd run like all the way, ooh, and I was just dying. That's all I was really running. Now the whole time I'm facing him, so I'm sidestepping like this the entire time. Instead of like sprinting around the arena going for all the tentacles. I didn't realize that was a thing like my second or third fight with him. The arena was actually a big old circle. I got really lucky that time that I didn't get got. Yeah. I was over here shooting him like it was Duck Simulator or something. I do want to check out this Atlantis map though, that's in the mods list. It looks really cool. The idea of an underwater sea map that's not Gen 1's ocean is highly nice idea in my opinion. There was a bunch of us in there, and I think that's what made it so laggy and glitchy. Two of us got killed. Yeah, it'll do it. You would think that a game that's multiplayer like this wouldn't have issues with multiplayer settings, but it does. But still, to have issues and only two of you walk away, that's good numbers. I've seen fights with no issues be pulled off, or like where only one dude walks out, or no dudes. Crap, which one of these was the one I? This one. So we got Poppy 2. So we are going to take Poppy 2 and this. No. Poppy 2. Yeah, Poppy 2 and that one are going to make a baby, and then this one and the black one are going to make a baby. Or I could just right now actually be doing it like this. Hey, yo, Poppy. I don't think my whistle came through on the mic. Hiya, Poppy. Still can't do it. There we go. Probably Scorched. I'm hoping that I can find a base on Scorched. Honestly, there's one specifically I want. There's a cave I want, and I'm pretty sure anybody would be able to be like, ah, yes, that cave. Okay, I can't move him. I was hoping, but I'll take it. And I'm sure people are already in it. The only thing that turned me off about moving to Scorched, though, was the giant-ass lag map in the center of the map. That made me double consider, but I love Scorched so much. But I'll tell you right now, if I'm playing, and especially if I'm out Phoenix hunting, and it's that map that costs me something like that, or that base that costs me something like that, I ain't gonna be a happy camper. I'm a pretty happy camper. Even when I'm upset, like highly upset, I'm still a pretty happy camper. But when I'm not a happy camper, oh boy, that one base actually kind of upset me. Just flying around that day, it upset me. If it actually cost me something, there's a base dead center of Scorched almost. Like dead center between the ops. That is so fucking massive. And it's in my stream footage. And we spent like 20, me and B spent like 20 minutes talking about it. And the whole time I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful. But why the fuck do you A, need such a massive land grab? And B, why did you have to make it this way? It is so laggy. Like you can see like the stuttering and tearing I'm doing. Like you can't, like the game is straight up not moving at times. It was horrible. I was like, holy hell. I was like, this is bad. It's bad, bad. And I don't know whose it is. If it's somebody's and they're watching, hey man, I'm sorry, but that, like I said, it's beautiful, but it's so laggy. It makes that, and just like flying over it. There's one there that even just flying over it, if you're low enough when you go over it that it hits render, you're not moving for like a few minutes. Duh. Don't expect to move. I'd have to rewatch the video. Honestly, hold on. Because it should be public on my YouTube now, so I don't have to. The thing is, like, I only cuss like that when it lags me. I judge people's bases. I'm the first one to say I do. I don't have much of a reason to. But like I straight up like I critique the shit out of folks. I'm like, why'd you? It's always the same shit with me. It's like, why you gotta have all them behemoth gates, man? Nah, I don't know. What's your base look like? Am I gonna lag to high hell? Is my server ping gonna hit in the high thousands when I try to render it in? Maybe then I'll be cussing. Then I'd be cussing. Then I would absolutely be cussing. Probably. Oh God, girl. How is it that bad? Here we are. I was looking for the map where we went to Scorched on. It's like what, the 4 hour mark? Oh, okay. 52:49. I had to go back into my stream on YouTube and look at the video footage. It's at 52:49. So mine's decently sized and all skinned. This wasn't this is a big base. This is a big base on Scorched with a shit ton of gates everywhere. A shit ton of gates everywhere. And all kinds of little shit too. Like you could just tell. Mine is skinned. Yeah, it is. Those are all Bob's Tall Tale skins. My foundations, the stone isn't skinned because I wanted the stone bottom. But all the top, from the foundations up, that's all skinned except for the tower, which is only skinned to the room, and the light port. That's all Bob's Tall Tales. And that's actually K's there on the greenhouse. Yeah, mine's skinned. Just not this area. I just wanted stone here. I wasn't gonna go through and skin all of this for what? For me to breed on? And I like the stone floors. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Mine's not full on all out skinned, but it is skinned. Let's see if I can get a let me see if I can get this right when we here, hold on. I'll send this to you so you can look at it. It's bad though. Like I said, he's bad. Give me just a second here. If you're watching on YouTube and this is post live stream, you could totally go and look at this. Set another video. Have fun figuring out which one. No, I'm kidding. It's in build. There, that should start right when we found it. But yeah, that was, like I said, it doesn't, I don't normally care. In front, then when I get home, I'll take a pic of the rest of it. Oh yeah? Okay, bet. Bet. Let's go check these guys again, then we'll breed some. I've kind of got distracted here talking about it, but we'll check these guys again, then I'll breed some more other stuff. 8.6, 995. So finally got below 1,000. And they're like almost at 10%. Of the front. Like I said, I don't remember whose base that was that we saw though. And that one base has made me go like, maybe I don't want to move to Scorched. That's how bad it was. I was like, maybe I don't want to move to my favorite map. Maybe I'll wait for Rag. I love deserts. I don't know why. I love deserts in Ark. Except Extinctions. I have never lived on Extinctions Desert, and I have no intent to. Don't ask me why. Alright, let's see here. $32, $16, $41, $47. And what's yours? It's not the right color palette. Getting them right is going to take a hot minute, just so I get the colors of the beaver I want. I'm gonna have to go turn the heater off. It's actually starting to get warm up in here. Hot damn. Hot damn. How long have we been sitting for, folks? About 2.5 hours. Going like 3:30. Here in about another 30 minutes, I gotta go check this pork I've got in the oven. Turn the heat up, maybe. Oh, yeah, I could be raising that Megatherium, too. That's right, because they're fruit eaters. Dur. No one ever said I made wise decisions. You want pet. Okay. Oh, cool. We got like the green. Where did I put that? Just I'm gonna throw you kind of like here. That's a beaver. That is not a Megatherium. Bang. So we're going to try to get her. So we're taking her stats and we're putting those good ones from those two that we bred from the other male to make a female with blue over here. And then we'll have a half decent Megatherium to ride around on too. Which will come in handy for certain situations. And that Pyromane is at what percent? 70? You're growing fast. How's this one? Is this one healed back up yet? Yeah, it did. Alright, we're going to put you back in cryo for right now. We'll go meat farm again later. I'm still upset that I lost all that meat. Because the bag disappeared. That was wild. What's up, buddy? You're our main walker for now. I don't know what else to put into you right now, though. And then you're getting bred with something. Oh, the pyro. Right. So I had literally went from like here, from our base, crossed the water, went all the way up on foot on the pyro main until I almost lost to the drunken elephants and ran a little bit more to get away from them north. Like I was across the waters from Carno Island. Had a shit ton of meat I had farmed up, jumped off, pulled out my cryo gun, shot the pyro main, the bag appeared, bag immediately disappeared. I was like, what the shit? All the meat went bye-bye. I was like, what the shit? And I had been running through killing Rexes and Brontos, anything of decent size that would give me a decent chunk of meat. I was like, we'll kill it. Alpha. I did also kill a couple alphas, which I guess was cool, but you know, it's not like I lost their XP. Apparently not. No, learned my lesson the hard way, and it probably will not be the last time I do it because I don't make good decisions. Wait, what do you have? Fast learner. Ooh, that's gonna come in handy. That's wild that it's only Pyros that does that. Okay. This one's really pretty. I like this one. I'm probably gonna breed with that one to see if I can get one. If it'll carry over. That's health. Or no, not that one's health. Yeah, that one's health. What the fuck? That one's health to that bird there. And then we'll see about getting some other stats. Then we gotta get this one's melee for now, because this is the highest melee we have is 27. Imprint that baby, ride around and steal some more. That's the literal plan for right now. How are you looking? 966. Oh, y'all are slowly doing it. Once care, wyvern milk. Once care, walkies. Once care, walkies. Once a pet. Once wyvern milk. Once wyvern milk. Yeah, we ain't got wyvern milk, fellas. My problem? What problem? Which problem? I have a lot of problems. We're talking about my head? I didn't know my place was on the way home. Didn't know you had one in the car. Okay. Oh, no, wait, never mind. My life problem? I mean, I don't know, man. It's not really a problem no more. I kind of like existing. It's pretty fun these days. Free roll them hoes. Oh, I'm going to, but I'm gonna wait. I want to see how long I gotta go first, and then I'm gonna re-roll them. My dead panda. Oh, my dead panda problem. Yeah, he's got 3 hours. He's so pretty. He was such a pretty boy too. If I recall correctly, I don't know if this is still a thing. I noticed it when I had an Oasis last time because I got one when they dropped. Um, was that the since it when it respawned it started as a baby, and since it started as a baby, you could actually imprint it. And I was like, wow, someone could abuse the shit out of this to get their wild tames killed, and then imprint them. Oh, we have some meat up here. That's for the gigas though. That's for the gigas that we breed up here. But I'd have to take all the meat that I have here, put it all together. Yep, you can only do one every 24 hours. Still though, if you could get something high enough wild and weren't really wanting you to do a line of it and just wanted it to be good, that's that's pretty cool to pull off. It probably is, yeah. The Oasis are super annoying to feed. That was my main issue. Was like, oh, cool, we can have our greenhouse back on the back of a tame. Uh, oh no, oh no. Um, okay, well, I think we'll be okay for now. For a second, I want to look at the Atlantis mod again. Just because I want to show it off on stream because I'm like, yo, that looks cool as shit. It is a premium mod. Oh, no, what the fuck? Even my game's like, yo, get back to playing, dude. No, premium. The maps, Atlantis. You can turn back the age of your tame. What? Also, look at this. Look at this place, dude. This map looks so fucking cool. This map looks absolutely wild. What was that? Look at that. This map looks insane. That looks like the portal from Ab there. What's wrong? I don't get why everybody has a problem with water. Water is great, man. Look at this Appalachia early access. This one also, I was like, this one here also looks pretty cool. It's like, oh, that's cool. Formula also looks cool. I forget what premium maps are actually on Legends, not gonna lie. It does look like, yeah, it's Appalachia. It's Appalachia. Hmm. Quack. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. You know what we need? We need a duck tame. And I mean like a full-on duck. Something that is a duck without actually being a duck. And I don't mean platypus. The main one is a platypus, not a duck. I mean like the hadrosaur. Hadrosauride is a duck build. You know? Like there's a lot of dinos they could pull from. And I guess, yes, I guess technically the parasaur is a duck-bill dinosaur, but that's not what I mean. Like, I mean like full-on quack quack duck bill. The Edmontosaurus has a duck bill, has more of a duck bill. Um, Myosauria. Trying to think of some others. Saurolophosaurus, but it has more like a parasaur mouth, really. There's a lot that are called the duck-billed dinosaurs, and they're known for like having their bills a certain way and a horn. I think Edmont and Hadro are definitely the two that closest truly have that duck bill. If they just want to do like a duck bill dinosaur, but also just give me a duck. It's okay to just give me a giant duck. I really like dinosaurs. Karaku, Karaku. Where's Gary at? Gary. Oh, you look at me and they all shut up. That's wild. See if they think I'm gone. The This is what happened. This is that meaning of what when you put them all in line. I love how you said, "Oh, that base," which tells me you probably looked at what I sent you. Yeah, that base. I don't know whose base that is. I don't know who I might be talking about there. I say it to your face. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful base, but it's bad. It's so bad. I really don't even know if it translated what I was seeing to my stream or not, but it was bad. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's all coming together. It's all coming together, lads. We have way too many beavers. Well, he'll have his choice of colors at least, you know. Also here, I should probably just do this. Knowing him, he'll probably want the green one. There we go. We can put those two back in cryo. We have no purpose for this one. This one we're taking the color off of. I'm not on your follow list. Like, I'm not following you, or you're not following me. How odd. How odd. I don't know what you... I often do forget to do that. I didn't know where they meant, so I'm like, we'll just do this. I'm an old man. So weird. It's so weird, isn't it? How that just happens like that? Oh, okay. I can smell that meat from here. Okay, I'm gonna go turn this heater down real quick. Um, get your shit together. Hello? I'll be right back. I need to go turn the heat up on this meat for the last hour. I'm gonna speed up its cook, and because I can smell it from here, which means I need to check the sauce on it too. I'm thinking about either doing sliced or chopped pork tonight with the side of, honestly, we have two buns left and no car, so we can't get to the damn store because the car's in the shop. Uploaded image J2826. Yeah, it is. It's I forget the actual cut that it is. Nah, yours wouldn't piss me off. Yours yours wouldn't piss me off. Like, yes, that is big, but it's also like condensed. It looks like, yeah, you are big, you are large, you have a lot of structures, but it's pocketed. Just from that angle, I can tell you're a lot closer together than that one is on Scorch. That one on Scorch, like I traced it around at one point, it went way out. Oh, you got more? Okay. Okay, well, you send me the rest. I'm gonna go check my meat. Check my meat. Probably grab a Red Bull and turn this heater in the hallway down. Oh, I say that, and I literally hit a cold pocket as soon as I go to stand up. That's just the front. Okay, yeah. You send me the rest, and I will look at it. I'll critique. I will critique. I used to build mega bases for fun. I built so many. We'll talk about that later. I gotta go do this. Oh my god, I'm back. Okay. Meat's looking good. I've got it's a tenderloin. It's a whole pork tenderloin with applewood, smoked rub bacon, and then I've got sweet baby rays drizzled on it, and I've got it sealed tight. I've had it sealed tight. I thawed it slightly this morning. I let it thaw for about had it frozen solid. I let it thaw for about like 4 hours. Didn't let it get all the way through because I wanted some of that water in it to retain to help it cook because it's going to kind of steam cook at a low temp. Had it cooking for about the past 4 hours, give or take 3.5, 4 hours at 225, and I just went in there, lifted it, checked it. It's looking perfect. It's still real nice and moist. I was like, good, good. I put a little more sauce on it, resealed it down, kicked up the heat to about 275, and we'll cook it for another hour 10 minutes. I put it for an hour and 10, but it's because I'm gonna let it oven warm up to 275 and then let the hour roll on. And I got it on auto shut off in case I get caught up in something. It's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. All right, let's see here now. How are these guys looking? They look bigger. Oh, they hit juvenile. That's why. Well, that's right. We relogged. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I said relog as the screen did that little stutter, and I was like, please no. We're at 887. When I go to eat, these guys are going in cryo just because I'm not gonna risk them. I don't know how long because I have to eat and shower and everything. And when we come back tonight, we're gonna be doing for our third stream of the day where we do fishing. So we've got almost 40 honey in that thing, and those apprentice rods that we were given. So we're gonna. And I like fishing. And since we're in render here, there's all kinds. I'd rather go for saber tooths, but there's all kinds of coconuts out here. I'm like, that'll just be real simple, and I can still keep like some breeders on here at the base and just sit here and render and just let them breed in the background. Yeah, you're not as bad as that other base at all. I'm guessing you went to take pictures and put yeah, yeah, yeah. That is the only base I've seen on this whole server so far. I've been told of some others, and they're like, "Oh, this it's not." I'm like, "Not really." And they'll be like, "Oh, it's almost as bad." And I went go look at the other base because they're like, "Oh, there's one on the island that's that bad." I'll go look. I'm like, "No, this is fine." I was like, once again, excessive use of behemoth gates. Never agree with an excessive use of behemoth gates personally. I said, but it's not as bad. Da 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 this, not as bad. Da 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 this, not as bad. That one, bad. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful as all hell, but bad. That's the only one I've hit so far that has actually ever, in my entire history, made of playing Ark, actually made me stutter and tear. And I've built mega bases. I built ones that would make other people complain, and then most people are like, no, it really doesn't. And then that one made me, and I was like, is this what I've done to other people? Because this is horrid. I'm like, how did you even manage this for a box? I crash Xbox players sometimes, but I'm on the Patreon map, and there isn't that many players here. I don't have any issues with one that's weird. Are you playing on PC? You must also have like a supercomputer. Jesus. That's the thing. I've I don't know. I don't know why I had an issue with that one. And I think it's also dependent on yeah, what you're playing on. But like I've never had an issue with the base before that. Maybe rendering it in, but not to the point where rendering it in was causing that to happen. Yeah, I still don't know how you can play on like beefy. You must have a beef machine. A real big beefy machine. These are still in the thousands. Let's see here. Let's see what we got sent here. We'll take a look. Yeah. No, yours is fine. I know those are Karkas and Gigas there, and I'm comparing it off of that. Those are So that's where those are, and that's I see the carcass there. So like really, that's not bad, dude. Also, like I said, yours is a one solid piece from what I can tell. You've got like a couple little things I see here, but not heavy. You've got some decorations. That's fine. It looks beautiful also. You are also on a Patreon map, so you're not like in the way. You're not causing a disturbance for like the majority of players. Yeah, this looks fine. This looks fine to me. This looks good to me. I'm not there to see how it loads in, but it looks like I wouldn't have an issue in my opinion. Maybe the pictures are deceiving, but to me it doesn't look like I'd have any issue loading that in. There's not an absolute spam of walls all around it, and like gates and walls and just absolute lunacy going on there. It looks like one solid structure, one large solid structure with a couple of little things dotted here. You've got what look to be a handful of large tames out. Perfectly fine. Tames render in pretty quick. They'll probably render in before the bases do. Your water pen is built from rock walls. Oh, is that what's going on there? Oh, let me look again here. Oh. Interesting. Your water pen is built from rock walls. Nice. Yeah. I've seen those. I like those better, honestly, than the gates. A, they're more stylistic than the gates are. Uh, and B, I just hate Behemoth Gate spamming. I hate it with a passion. When you're in an area where it's absolutely necessary, I understand. The rock walls do look nicer though. But like when you're in that area and it's like you don't really have a choice, that's fine. Like there's sometimes you gotta take need over style, you know. But to do it, you only have 152 tames out. We have 58. So we have like a little over half of what you do. And look, art, does it really feel like it? Honestly, there's two up there in the tower. Does this look like 58 tames? It doesn't to me. I thought this was maybe a couple dozen. Yeah, we've got, yeah. To me, from the way it looks and the way it's designed, it probably does. And I'm sure, like, being caught off guard on it, it probably could throw somebody for a loop. Yeah, see? And then again, like, you get over here, there's 7 or 8 of these bastards. Is right here. But they're pocketed together. And there is, like, little babies and stuff, but we don't actually, it don't feel like we have 58 tames, and that's it. Everything you can see is what we actually have out. That's it. It might here in a minute when all of them grow up all the way. That black wall to the left is the breeding room. You even got your breeding room attached, not separate, attached. That's an A plus in my opinion. There are all kinds of things that I go like, yeah, A plus. That's one of them. Like they don't have to be separate entities. Ours is connected. Granted, I went for an open platform style, but ours is connected. It's one solid. It's technically, this is one solid structure on a technicality, the best kind of cality. A moving starry night skin. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna redo this one. There's a couple of issues I have with it now that I've been dealing with it for a minute now, and I'm like, and I say a minute. the whole 2 weeks we've been here and the week and a half it's been built. And I'm like, there's a couple things I want to tweak. And I'm like, nah, we're just not. Because hopefully we're only here for another month. I say that. I'm like, it's true. And then I'll probably see if anybody wants it. Unless he wants to keep it for an island base. I don't see us needing all this for an island outpost. I see us maybe needing something like the size of just the lighthouse. And tearing down. And like a third of the way across. Like across that far. And then just flooring it up. Hell yeah. Yeah, you still got your you main that base and yeah, this is I don't know what we're gonna wind up doing with this one. We could keep it, but I don't see much point in keeping this after we move. Like, I don't need a breeding platform on another base. I just don't. I'll straight tell you, I'm pretty sure someone lives there. I haven't swam down to check it, but where I want to move to, and this is another reason why I wanted to start on island because I wanted to make sure I had enough stuff to move there, is under Red Ob, like the cave under Red Ob. I don't know if anyone's there or not. There probably is. I know it's fucking beautiful in there, and there's probably already some Alpha tribe in there, and I'm gonna piss out of luck, but that's where I wanted to move to. We'll see. There's other spots as well. Well, you know what I mean. I know there's no Alpha tribe on a PvE server, but I mean like a big tribe, a large tribe of who's got like everything already and expansive and you know that's what I meant. Not that there's like an Alpha tribe. I used PvP vocabulary in a PvE setting. My apologies. I do that a lot. Not ever meaning anything behind it, just how it comes out. But if you're also telling me there's no one in there, you've made a horrifying mistake because I'm about to fly in there and claim it as soon as I get the opportunity to, because I want that spot. I I I need to fully walk it again, but I have some ideas in mind, especially with things like Cosmo and stuff now. Oh my God, I'm gonna be Spider-Manning around my own house. Okay, it's a big cave too. Like, it's not like massive. It's not big enough to fit two large tribes, but it could fit like two smaller ones. Honestly, that's how big that cave is. It's also not an artifact cave, so I wouldn't have to feel bad about it. Because like the one that a lot of people tend to go is like the desert temple. So you have the same graphics I have. I have a 4060, and you made the same jump I did from a 1050 to a 4060. I'm wondering if there's another issue and it's not my graphics. If it's like a RAM or maybe I don't have enough RAM usage or enough VRAM. I've got 8 gigs of VRAM. Everything I've said so, they say, oh yeah, it'll run. It looks great. This neon is loud, these flower clouds are falling down. My pineapple is gray, and Gary ran away again. Where's that barnacle boy and mermaid man? Because they got this bucket helmet over our eyes. Making sure it didn't have start talking checked. I still don't know if this is proximity based or not. This. I still don't know if that's proximity based or not, so I don't know if I leave it on if people will be able to hear me. We are also going to try to get this pink, this cotton candy onto our stegos. I don't know about the green top. I don't know. May like the it may and it, honestly it may not this. The other one has like a dark blue top. We may just try to get the blue bottom and then get the pink on certain ones. Maybe try to split it. We're gonna try at some point to breathe that in though. I like this. I like this too though. We are gonna try to get that cotton candy in there though. Cotton candy. That pink and blue. Don't mind me. And there she was. Like a door into a sign, and there she was. I'm melting and the So we got the gigantic. I got you got an i7 32 gig memory, 2 TB operating system, 750 watt power. That's another thing. I got upgrade. I got an upgraded power supply at a buddy's house that I got to go get installed, and just haven't yet. Mine's an i5 though. I forget which generation, but it is an i5. E. I know mine is technically supposed to be able to run anything that as long as it doesn't come out tomorrow. That is the information I was given. Not even kidding. And I was like, he's like, for safest bet. I was like, okay. He's like, but you should be able to run this. I was like, well, it's not. We tried. We tried for hours to get it to run. I tried for days personally, to the point that the people who were helping me get it running were like, I would have gave up by now. It could be. It could be. It could be that it's just not pulling enough juice. Like I said, I'm supposed to be getting this new one and giving this back. The power supply I have now is the one we were using for a server, and I'm supposed to take this back and upgrade the power supply to this new one. And I just haven't had the time. And now I don't have the car. So I might call him and be like, oi, boy, you want to bring this down to me? We'll see, though. Oh, I just breathed out and popped both my ears at once. Lovely. So it's like a 2.1. I might slip over to Scorch at some point, though, and look now. I'm very curious. The only thing that gets me is if I do it, it means A, going to Scorch, and B, you're gonna come snatch my soul. Oh no. But I like my soul. But if it isn't, I'm gonna go with some pillars in case and take it. The thing is I have to take something with me because it is a cave, and B, underwater. Yeah, the entrance in and out, which is another reason I wanted to wait, is because I wanted to be able to make teleporters and stuff and have element on hand. Which I think now I can make a certain tier. Nope, can't make any of them yet. Okay. Well, I'll get that taken care of. Anti-grav foundation. Ooh, should not have told me that. Should not have told me that. Should not have told me there was anti-gravity stuff. Yo. Another thing is my reasoning is if I build underground, I won't have as much to worry about from people. And then I was just gonna put my teleporter somewhere up high, like one of the higher outcroppings towards green, and leave it public. At least the one on the outside. That was honestly my intent. That's why I'm based where you are on center. Yeah. Yeah, see, just kind of out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, it's always fun. Also, once you come get the soul before the stream, before I end the stream to go, which I got like another 30, 40 minutes, I'll probably go ahead and pop these dudes in, put them up so I don't forget about them. I don't want them starving and dying and me not being here to heal them. So I'll probably put them up, put them in the owl, and then go and take a berry and go to Red Ob and jump in Red Ob's waters and swim down there and see if we can. We'll take it in a Dreadmare, a berry and a Dreadmare, and see if there's anybody based down there. And if not, make a marking and be like, coming soon. Because we want, I don't expect to be here, but maybe another month at most. At most, maybe not even 2 weeks, hopefully. Gamma isn't that hard to get through. We've got good stats, and we've got a good spread of dinos. The biggest thing is just going to be, I want to bump these a little bit in health, because 40 health is kind of scary. But I could also just, I could run them 40, 47. It would just be it'll be a little close to the teeth there. It would be a little close to the teeth. 40, 47 on Stegos even for Gamma is a little close to the teeth for my taste. But it shouldn't be. It should 100% be doable. At least for what they're going to be used for. Do 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 do. You spawned in someone's base? What? That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Should I say a couple more times, you think? That's wild. Nah, I think another one might be too much. Let's see. I know this content here has been riveting me running around my animals like a crackhead. But okay, you could stay out. You don't need an imprint. I'm not imprinting you because I need to know what you are before imprint. And that's okay, so what are you after then? It's 75. I'm not even gonna be here to see 100. Mm. No, they might. They might be okay if I hit them all with imprint and then get them both a UD boost, and I'll look in to see what this supposed boost is from the Gigantoraptor. I don't know. And a heel pig. Maybe we'll be okay. And just buff them to high hell. Yeah. We've got some really good saddles in there. If we can get the Helicoprion all leveled up, and then we can run some more for BPs. Because we need a Senate saddle BP. We might make it. Come, little children, I'll take you away into my garden of shadows. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows. I am never looking back. Like you want a heart attack. Okay, and then I mean, maybe. I'm doing some quick statistics in my head. Oh, but I know I'm being quiet. I'm just doing quick statistics. I need to see what this is at 100. I need to see what that health is at 100. And then I need to see what it gets per level. That's exactly what I need, and it doesn't get imprint again for another 2.5 hours. I'm setting an alarm for 2 hours from now, just so I know. I should be back on by then, but just so I know, and give me like a 30-minute window. Um, do you require assistance if you spawn in someone else's base? Is it in a way that I can assist you? Yeah, there are 2 hours on a timer there. That way we don't miss that, because I need to see what that is. If it broaches for like 7.5, before levels, and then we can get. Look at something else here. Why is my cap locks on? Ah, okay. Sorry, I was reading. You're trying to get another admin to get you. Okay, that's okay. So, and I'm just reading this here, and since you're stuck, I will read this out loud. An adopted game, the bonded buff of the Gigantoraptor, they will start to acquire a buff based on the number of kills the adopted dino has. From 1 to 14 kills, the buff is called Alloparental Pride, Alloparental Fury. The adopted dinos with adopted buffs secrete. This is the important part. I'm skipping ahead. The adopted dinos with the adopted buffs, the creature has 10% reduced incoming damage, and it doesn't change the number of stacks. And an adopted dino rage, they also gain 5% extra damage, also not stackable. So it says people recommend using it for bosses. I'm not entirely sure I understand how that works, but I understand enough to say, hey, buff, boss buff, bet, another buff. My question is, does my Gigantoraptor have to be the one to do I have to imprint them off the back of it? I'm guessing. There's an aberrant version of the Gigantoraptor. Can't wait to find that. Yeah, it is a close relative of the Oviraptor. I knew that. Let's see. I found an issue with Terror Birds. It really don't look much different. Still, aberration variants. Anywho, oh, apparently also its feather is whatever its highest state as. You hate Ab? A lot of people hate Ab. See, you and my personal trash panda, which is Baru, because that's his act. That's what we've always called him, was Trash Panda. Bees or Trash Panda. Both of you are so fucking similar. It's hilarious. It's hilarious how similar you two are. It fucking makes me laugh because that he hates it as well. It's another thing. It's another thing you two have in common. It's hilarious, dude. Every time I turn around, he's like, ah, oh, man, she was in the same base spot I was gonna pick. I was like, well, you two are the same person. I'm like, man, I don't know. Same dinos, hate the same map, you know. Yep. Yeah, it's you know what they say though. It's all a compliment. Great minds think alike, right? Right? Yeah. I'm gonna turn you on real quick. It is. I think it's hilarious. This is an abortion. This is an abortion. Sorry, but all four of his top stats, all four of the base creatures' top stats are in the 40s. So if I don't see that, then I know it's. Oh, hey, they finished! They finished! Isn't that wild? Anywho, let's eat both of these embryos real quick. And then I forgot to turn the guy off. They're finishing. Um, I didn't know about Gigantoraptors though, about the buff that they give. So we're gonna try to get that buff for boss fights and see if that just helps us carry a little further. Who knows? It might be the difference. It might be the difference. So how do you? Do the feathers actually look different depending on what they are? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna. What feather does this one have? Have I just gotten really lucky? What do you mean 4 hours and something, my guy? I've never plucked a feather off of you. Okay, so you put babies in the saddle slots, right? But they have a little icon by it. I've never even plucked your feather. Who's been plucking your feathers, you harlot? This one didn't. This one, this one's been standing over here the whole time. For a while now. Yeah. I just want to see what they are. It says whatever their highest stat is, so I think this blue one here, since its highest stat is health, would be a health feather. If what I read is correct, and then since this one's highest stat is stamina, then stamina. So health, stamina. Well, now I gotta get one whose highest stat is their melee. Weight, maybe? Maybe this one's weight? We're gonna go park these over here as they hatch. Just because I don't want to cryo them because I want to be able to check their feathers out later. Also, pretty, pretty. Look at all of them. Pretty pretties. Okay, so most of these are almost done, right? Yeah. And then we can do more babies. Yeah. The white one was the first one I got, and it is definitely one I like too. Honestly, I'm hoping I can get the white to carry over. Because right now I'm gonna try to get his melee carried off because he's got the highest melee of all of them, and then this one's got the highest health. They're not a breeding pair though; they're both boys, so it's gonna be some fun finagling. Can you ride them without the saddle? Is that an option? No, I didn't know you could put babies on the saddle. I'm gonna try to get them buffs though. I want to try out the buff they give. Oh, to put babies in. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to get the parental pride buff. Oh, the Maywing. Oh yeah, yeah. It just takes up less space as they grow until they're done. Honestly, honestly, it's like there's one in here that when it pops, it'll be out. Yeah. I mean, up here, they're in a line and they're in a line, they're in a line. These two were in a line, but then I had threw a different one out. There was a line of these. There was two of these, but there's only one. The Gigas were in a line. They're mostly in a line. I like lines. It's just I'm really just trying to line them up over there so when their timer runs out, I can check their feathers and see what I get. Because, ooh boy, if I get some uh some health feathers to put on the stegos, especially if I can find a stego that's got mutable health too. Ooh, because we're not done yet. We still got to put this one with that one, and then we'll have a breeding pair. So yeah, so it should come out 40, 42, 45, 47, right? 40, 42, 45, 47. Yeah, 40, 42, 45, 47 is what we should be looking at. I don't know why I'm breeding stegos. I don't know. I chose stegos. I got some really lucky rolls, and I was like, guess we're doing stegos. So I'm just gonna do them for this round, and then I'll probably keep a line of them going in case we ever have like events or something like that, and where they might come in handy. I don't know, or in case I don't know if anybody would want to fight me, but if they want to fight me, yo, I'm bringing stegos. I also know like I love events. I don't know if y'all do them on Legends or not, but I love events where it's like crack the base, take on the admins, yada yada. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. You probably could win right now. My Stegos, I ain't got my breeding pair out yet, but yeah, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. In do 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 do. I just heard the BK theme song in the background somewhere. Oh, there's another one. That probably means one of these other ones ain't far behind it either. These are also, like, in my opinion, fantastic land tames. Weird thing is I've got a few more inside that we had gotten. Yeah, they're just really nice. They're really nice. This one's about to pop. And then that one and probably that one too. They're all three about to pop. We'll get them popped and then see where these guys at. 11. Why are these ones so slow? We'll probably pick these babies up once that Maywing's empty. Clear some floor space. In case you couldn't tell, I'm standing on my ACs. They're they're under here. I don't know if Let's see, there's a light from one right there. AC platform right next to the grinder. Oh, there we go. Hi there, cutie. Look at you. You have been absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it is handy. I wanted to build it this way. That way I could just walk stuff off of it, or even walk stuff up and onto it without having it. Because I was at one point I was having to like try to force everything on it and get it to follow, and I was like, no, I'd rather do it this way, honestly. Yeah, I knew that one was gonna be real pretty. I knew that one was gonna be real pretty as she was growing up. I was like, ooh, real pretty. Okay. All right, they're all ready. That green one's real pretty too. I'm hoping we get some color variations out as well. Nah, I like old air cons. I didn't like the Dragon Incubator, and honestly, I still like using air cons. I like watching my eggs pop. I'm old. I'm old fashioned, set in my ways, and I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. Strangers pass, and I'm on blast. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. Can you even move, dude? Oh, there we go. Oh, look how neon this one is. So those two are basically the same with very little differentiation, but this one here is neon green. I might as well get the other two out, the other few out that I have. Honestly, I'm about to go get them. We got some from House Draconia's crack that I didn't want to starve away. They had like three sitting out. They're all pretty underleveled, like 50s. Ooh, her weight is low. The glide is also a very nice thing. Nope. Nope. I keep them in an OV until I'm ready to collect them, and then I cook them down on the platform. I did not like the incubator. I didn't like the modded incubator. I didn't like the grid kept pissing me off, and I was like, nope, I'm done. I didn't like it in the Draconian mod either. Yeah, yeah, I did not like it. I didn't like it when we had the Dragon mod on my last server. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. It acts up. It doesn't let you in half the time. You're in the middle of doing shit. I was like, nah, fuck this, and I just got rid of it. We went back to over rafters and area cons. Literally, I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, I'll go back to. I would rather do over rafters and air cons. Yeah, yeah. It's the dragons were real fun. The dragons themselves were real fun. What wasn't too fun was the incubator. Nah, I'll just do it that way. I like the old-fashioned way. I'm stubborn. Call it the stereotypical old Southern man in me. I am far too stubborn. You know what I mean? I can smell that meat. It's almost done. Timer should be kicking off here in a minute. Here's a couple that we got from. There's another one. Oh, but I gave the other one to Luke. I gave the other one to Lucius. So we might just have the whole freaking rainbow. Jesus. I think I have another baby too. I do. I do have another baby. Oh, look, this one has a saddle. Interesting. They're the biggest boy. Rainbow chickens. It really is. Like these two are the same shade, but then you've got like light blue, white, that other shade of like turquoise. These two are like the same color green, but they have different coats. That's all neon green, pink, orange, dark blue. I like that dark blue. I like the white legs with the dark blue. I like that a lot. Mm, 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 mm. Rainbow chickens. Rainbow stew with the silver spoon underneath that sky of blue. We'll all be drinking that sweet bubble up and eating that rainbow stew. I'm singing rainbow stew with a silver spoon underneath that guy of blue. We do have another baby one. I thought so. And then he's got one I'm going to take out of this cryo fridge because I want to set it out to see what feather it is. Um, yeah, here's the other one we took from Pastor Konya. You're not even that far from me. How much longer do we have? We have 2 hours. You want me to bring it to you? I'll bring it to you. I don't know if you even if that'll help you get unstuck any faster, but let's check out this other fully grown one here real quick. You're stuck. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're stuck in a base. Like locked inside. This one has a nest. This one has a saddle too. Oh, this is the same color orange. I wonder if they bred these two. Wow, we have a lot of Gigantoraptors. Nah, this ain't even the beginning, son. That's not bueno. Whose base is it? And are they like showing online or oh my god, that's pretty. Oh my god, that one's gonna be pretty. Yo. Look at that menacing stare that dude gives. Yo. Hmm. 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 Oh, that's gonna be a pretty bird. Say, I'm a pretty bird. I'm a pretty bird. I'm a pretty bird. I'm a pretty bird. All right, there's those. Honestly, we'll set those like this. All right, we're waiting on that one, and then we'll grab the Casteroides. What are you at? 95. Honestly, what is it? We got rainbow stew with a silver spoon underneath that sky. Those are all pyromanes. Better not be starving up. Nah, we're good. We're gonna throw this pyromane adolescent back out. This should be blue. Should be blue. That blue lioness. You want to cuddle? Here you go. I'll give it to you. Screw it. Here you go. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second, you dumb. Aren't you guys supposed to be? Wait a damn second. You bitch! You lied! I was tricked. I've been bamboozled. I've been had. You don't have the melee. Neither do you. Honestly, you were not worth the meat. You... We'll fix it in post. You don't have the stamina either, though, you bitch. How the fuck did you get this far? The fuck? I'm slipping. Sorry, that was a lot of cuss words all at once. Now I'm curious. Yeah, you're not blue. You're also not right. What the shit? I must have really been slipping or just letting him go. One. Okay, now surely these ones aren't right either. What the shit? What the shit? The shit is wrong with me. What the hell? Not a single one of these so far has been. Every one of these about to get chucked in the ocean. You're close, but still not right. I'm about to chuck every single one of these in the ocean. You're right. Thank God for that at least. We got a green one. I guess we'll bring the blue one back out. Um, Gotta watch out for panda traps. Ah, panda. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, it's a tappy. Now, here's this. I want to look at the tappy. Get out of my menu. I gotta get out of my menu. Oh, look at the tappy. I love tappies. A very underrated creature. The ability to sit both forwards and backwards with your tribe mate makes taming certain things a fucking cakewalk. Also, this. They can be boarded by allies, which is absolutely wild. The fact that your allies can fully jump on a tappy is amazing. It makes them great too for you can do all kinds of shit with friends. Tappies are I maybe it's one of those things from like Scorched Earth love because like tappies there's no PTs on Scorched Earth. Your choice is Lymantrias, RGs. Your scaling choice literally goes Lymantrias, RGs, tappies, wyverns. Those are your flyers on Scorched. I don't know if that's changed any with mods or ASA creatures, but there's no PTs. There's no PTs. There's no Pelagornises. Uh, there are Terror Birds, but Terror Birds aren't typically flyers. They're gliders. They kind of hover. Um, so you got Lymantria, like I said, Lymantrias, Argies, Tappies, and Wyverns. That's it. That's your four choices for flyer. It's not like over here. There's a few choices. You've got over here. You've got PTs, RGs, Pelagornises, Tappies. Well, shit. Maybe it is the same number. Well, shoot. Maybe it is the same number. Hold on. Hold on. Is it? I know Lymantrias aren't on island. They came out with Scorched Earth. I'm going to Dodo Decks real quick. Dodo Decks. Because it's got a full list of Da, 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 da. Someone complaining about Seratos being official on beaches. Yeah, yeah. I want to do it by map. Can you still? Do you still let me do it by map? Yeah, all creatures, the island, specific. Let's see here. That's technically a glider. Okay, so RGs. Let's see here. Oh, my mouse is messing up. Oh, it's just my hand. Um, yeah, it was RGs, then that's a shoulder pet. Can't tame that. Not a fly, not rideable. I don't think that's rideable. I could be wrong. Not really flying so much as soaring. Not rideable. Not flyable. I use Pelagornises. PTs, there's 3. Rhinos, that's 4. Royal Griffins are not on the island, are they? What the hell? What the hell? Nah, there's no Griffins on the island. Shitfire, son. That's wild that Dodo Decks would have that on there. Tappies, there's 5. Yeah, there's 5 flyers on island. And there's RGs. Well, now there's Dreadmares on Scorched. And Lymantria. RGs, Dreadmare, Lymantria. Oasisaur is technically a flyer. Okay, so Scorched is getting up there. Phoenixes, yeah. Okay, so I guess Scorched is getting on up there. Also wild to me that you can tame I don't know how you would go about taming Pyromanes on Scorched. I saw one in the trench. I'm like, how? First, I think you'd have to pick that, right? Like, you'd have to pick it, then carry it somewhere near water. Because that thing ain't going to spawn near water if it's spawning in the Scar. I don't know. That's wild. Absolutely insane. Ludicrous behavior. But these are all our Gigantoraptors so far, plus that baby. We're going to leave them out and hopefully get to check feathers later. Find some feathers we need. Maybe, maybe, maybe we'll get some good mute feathers. Be able to, really, really get some wild stuff going up in here. Who knows? That being said, how much cooked meat we got? We got enough for another one. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, we got enough for another one. Oh, no, we did all those. That's right. And the only one was... Yep. Now, let's go check those wyverns because I'm about to go get dinner. Finish up dinner. It's been slow cooking. Make some biscuits and maybe some taters. I'm not sure. Definitely some rolls. Gonna make some Sister Schubert's rolls. We are gonna put these guys here up because I don't want them to starve out while I'm eating and getting cleaned up and everything and ready for. There's a tunnel in the scar that leads to a cave and it has water. Oh, interesting. I knew there was like little tunnel pockets and stuff. I didn't know there was one that had. There is that one. That's right. Because it's like really, really cute. And I was convinced one time to try to move there, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I ain't living in the scar." I said, "I ain't," because at the time I didn't have TPs. I was like, "I am not living in the scar without TPs. This is not happening." I was like, "The cave is pretty, but I ain't flying in and out of the Wyvern Trench every time I want to leave my house. It's not happening." Oh, oh, oh. I think ultimately last time we played Scorch, we just wound up building on a cliff. All right, we got all them put up. Uh, these are assigned. They're all good. That's a breeder female, so she doesn't have to be imprinted. He doesn't have to be imprinted because he's not going to be used for anything except maybe plucking feathers and colors at some point, because those are the colors that I now want for mine, because he is beautiful. Beautiful. Full. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to slip off here for now. We'll be back later for the last stream of the day. Be about hour, 2 hours, maybe, most. Got a couple things I got to do around the house, including cook and eat. So, or finish cooking and eat. And we'll be back.